We all have habits, some that strengthen us and others that hold us back. Often, the habits that weaken us are subtle, creeping into our daily routines and slowly eroding our mental and physical resilience. The Stoics, ancient philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, dedicated their lives to the pursuit of strength, wisdom, and inner peace. They believed that true power doesn't come from outward success or status, but from mastering one's mind and actions. In this video, we'll uncover 8 common habits that make you weak, according to Stoic principles. We'll explore how these habits undermine your strength and how, by making small changes, you can build resilience, live with purpose, and transform your life. Let's dive into the teachings of Stoicism and learn how to break free from these habits to lead a life of strength and fulfillment. 1. Constantly complaining. Complaining may seem harmless, but it weakens your resolve and creates a mindset of helplessness. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to bear in mind that everything that exists is the seed of that which will emerge from it. Complaining, in contrast, focuses on what's wrong without seeking a solution. When we constantly complain, we reinforce negative thinking patterns. This habit can trap us in a cycle of dissatisfaction, making us feel powerless. The Stoic approach is to face challenges with courage and look for actionable steps to improve the situation, or, if nothing can be done, to accept it with dignity. By replacing complaints with problem-solving or acceptance, we build mental strength and resilience. 2. Letting external approval define you. In a world where social validation is at our fingertips, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking constant approval from others. Whether it's through social media likes or praise from friends and colleagues, relying on external validation weakens our sense of self-worth. The Stoics teach us that true strength comes from within, not from the opinions of others. Epictetus advised focusing on what we can control, which includes our thoughts and actions, but not others' judgments. When we base our self-worth on others' approval, we give away our power. By practicing self-acceptance and focusing on our own values, we free ourselves from the need for external validation and build a resilient sense of self-worth. 3. Avoiding discomfort and seeking constant pleasure. Stoicism promotes the value of embracing discomfort as a path to growth. One habit that weakens us is the tendency to avoid discomfort and seek constant pleasure. Whether it's procrastinating on challenging tasks, indulging in comfort foods, or constantly seeking entertainment, prioritizing comfort over growth limits our potential. Seneca famously advised practicing voluntary discomfort to build resilience, such as by eating simple meals or taking cold showers. These small acts of discomfort train the mind to handle life's inevitable hardships with composure. By avoiding the habit of constant pleasure-seeking and instead building a tolerance for discomfort, we strengthen our ability to face challenges head-on and grow from them. 4. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. The Stoics believe that true power lies in focusing on the present moment. One of the biggest weaknesses we create for ourselves is living in the past or constantly worrying about the future. When we dwell on past mistakes or worry about what might happen, we drain our energy and attention away from what we can do right now. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The present is all we have." By grounding ourselves in the present, we gain clarity and focus. Rather than being weighed down by regrets or fears, we can take practical steps today that align with our goals. By practicing mindfulness and embracing the present, we strengthen our ability to make impactful decisions and live with purpose. 5. Blaming others for your problems. Another habit that weakens us is placing blame on others for our problems. When we constantly point fingers at external circumstances or people, we lose sight of our own power to change things. Stoicism encourages personal accountability as a pathway to true strength. Epictetus reminds us that while we may not control what happens to us, we can always control our response. When we take responsibility for our actions and mindset, we reclaim our power to shape our lives. Blaming others is often a way to avoid facing our own shortcomings, but by practicing accountability, we become stronger and more resilient in the face of challenges. 6. Indulging in negative self-talk. Negative self-talk, constantly criticizing or doubting ourselves, is a destructive habit that weakens our self-esteem and resilience. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our thoughts and to cultivate a rational, compassionate inner dialogue. Epictetus encouraged his students to use reason to challenge negative thoughts, rather than letting them take root and diminish our confidence. Negative self-talk reinforces feelings of inadequacy and fear. When we learn to challenge these thoughts with reason and replace them with constructive affirmations, we become mentally stronger. Practicing self-compassion and choosing empowering thoughts allows us to build resilience and approach life's challenges with confidence. 7. Fearing failure. Fear of failure is one of the most common habits that hold people back. Stoicism teaches that failure is not something to be feared, it's a natural part of life and growth. By avoiding risks or new challenges out of fear of failure, we limit our potential and weaken our courage. Seneca wrote that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Often, the fear of failure is more paralyzing than failure itself. Stoics approach failure as a learning opportunity, understanding that each setback brings lessons that help us grow stronger. Embracing failure with a Stoic mindset allows us to face life's uncertainties with bravery, viewing each challenge as a chance to develop resilience and adaptability. 8. Surrounding yourself with negative influences. The people we surround ourselves with can greatly impact our mental and emotional well-being. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our environment and to seek out relationships that uplift and inspire us. Being around negative influences, people who complain, criticize, or focus on negativity, can drain our strength and pull us into similar patterns. Marcus Aurelius advised choosing friends and mentors who embody virtues we admire, as these connections can help us grow and maintain our integrity. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences helps reinforce our values, providing support and encouragement as we pursue a life of purpose. By consciously choosing relationships that nurture our growth, we build a support network that strengthens rather than weakens us. Conclusion: reclaiming your inner strength. In the pursuit of strength and resilience, Stoicism provides timeless wisdom that helps us recognize and break free from habits that weaken us. By overcoming these 8 habits, complaining, seeking external validation, avoiding discomfort, dwelling on the past or future, blaming others, engaging in negative self-talk, fearing failure, and surrounding ourselves with negative influences, we can cultivate inner power, focus, and peace. Living a Stoic life isn't about eliminating all challenges or discomfort. It's about learning to face them with integrity, courage, and self-awareness. When we replace weakening habits with empowering Stoic principles, we build the mental fortitude to handle life's ups and downs. We become more grounded in our values, less affected by external pressures, and more capable of living a life that reflects our true purpose. So, take a moment to reflect on these habits. Which ones resonate with you? Are there any that you can begin to change today? Remember, transformation starts with small, consistent steps. By applying these Stoic principles, you'll not only overcome the habits that make you weak, but also unlock a path to a stronger, more fulfilling life. If you found value in this journey through Stoic principles, take a moment to reflect and share one habit you'll work on changing today. Remember, transformation starts with a single step. For more insights on living a stronger, purpose-driven life, subscribe to Ash Owl, Stoicism, and let's grow wiser together, one Stoic lesson at a time.